So, with the year coming to a close, Christmas just around the corner when I'm recording this, because I do plan on putting this up on Christmas Day, I decided that I wanted to make two videos that kind of sum up the year, I guess. The Christmas video will be about my channel and the videos I made, and then the second one will be about the games the games I played this year, and then I'm gonna upload that on New Year's Eve, I guess. So anyway, because this is the Christmas special, we're gonna be looking back at my channel and the origins of it, and also talking about some of the videos I made, and a little bit about the LPs as well. Because yeah, there's no way I'm gonna be talking about all my LP videos, considering that my channel has now gone over 100 uploads, which I was definitely not expecting during the middle of this year when I started uploading videos. So, let's get started. So, why did I make videos in the first place? So, the reason for that is I learned how to use Adobe Premiere. Adobe Premiere is actually how I make all my videos. I needed it to make some other videos, but that was for my work, my uni work, I should say. So with that knowledge, I kind of wanted to do other stuff with it, especially because I wanted to keep my skills not rusty with it as well, because of complicated reasons actually, that I would rather not go into, but yeah. I wanted to keep my skills with Adobe Premiere good, so I decided to make my own videos and some ideas that are hovering around. So it's May, the middle of May I believe, when I decided to make my very first video, and also the video that has the most views on my channel, probably because, yeah, like I said, it's the oldest, and that is Nozoki Ana Chapter 106, but with Xenoblade music. So yeah, this is kind of a weird thing that I like, putting music from different places into stuff where it actually fits really well. So I think I might have talked about this in the description of this video, but basically I was reading this manga called Nozoki Ana, and I was having Xenoblade music accompany it because that helps me concentrate and read it better. So, and actually, some of that music really fit very, very well with some of the scenes, mainly the sad ones. Because yeah, let's just say that that manga is definitely it's an adult manga, and also definitely it makes you feel very sad sometimes. But hey, the one good thing about it was that it showed me the power of like showing your emotions, I guess, which will be important when I talk about the games that I played this year. So anyway, and then the Xenoblade. Why the Xenoblade music as well? Another reason is, I believe during that time, that's when I was starting to get into the series. It's thanks to Xenoblade 1 and Xenoblade 2. So, yeah, so I guess it just all mangled together into that one really strange idea. And it seemed to work pretty well. Because yeah, like I said, it's the video that has the most views on my channel. And I am kind of proud of it too. Because yeah, it definitely like brings about some of the emotion that I felt while reading the manga. And yeah, also kind of sad too. It's the only manga I've read from start to finish. But I definitely don't regret making it the only one at the moment. So that video didn't have any video in it. It was mainly Photoshop images put together. So my next video changed that. We have voiceover, which I used for those videos for my uni work, and we have actual gameplay thanks to OBS. That's how I recorded all the gameplay footage of all the videos that I made. I was using OBS, which also kind of limits me because yeah, I need a capturing device if I'm going to record console games in the future. But who knows if that's going to happen or not. But anyway, let's move on to my second video where I chat about Fire Emblem difficulty and grinding with some FE6 gameplay in the background. So, the FE6 gameplay of course is a hint for things to come, but anyway. And I guess it also fit with my thoughts on that video, but here's the thing about that video, I don't think it's aged very well. Because I feel like my opinions have changed a little bit, especially in regards to FE6, because the remember that basically what I said is that when playing FE6, sometimes I actually prefer to use arena bees in that game just because the game throws so many arenas at you, and there's a lot of units to train too, so then that makes the game more fun. I actually had more enjoyment playing the game without arena abuse the last 2 times I played it. Once was the practice for the LP, and once was for the actual LP. But yeah, I'm kind of jumping ahead of myself. So like I said, I don't think you need to grind anymore in Fire Emblem. I guess, I still think it's a good thing sometimes. Like, if you're struggling, that's where grinding can be really good. And also, if you just want to be overpowered and destroy the game, which some games do like allow you to, then that's okay as well. And yeah, but my stance to the difficulty is still like very similar. I don't really like to play the hard difficulties most of the time because of, well, the things they limit you on. Mainly EXP, because yeah, EXP is very important for me when it comes to Fire Emblem. I want to see that EXP bar go up really fast. So yeah. So like I said, I don't think that video is aged like very well, but hey, it was a start for me to use gameplay, of course. And it was like semi-scripted too, although all my videos going forward are not scripted, they're all live. And actually, speaking of that too, I much prefer live commentary, because scripted, it's really difficult to do in my opinion. Because yeah, I was using scripted for the uni videos of course, and yeah, the amount of takes I had to do was so annoying. But yeah, that's why I much prefer live commentary. And also, it kind of ties into our next series of videos. And yeah, that was Live Alive, Kung Fu Chapter, all of them, all versions of it. So yeah, let's go over the details. So, this chapter in Live Alive is, basically has like 4 different versions, and it depends on what student survives the chapter. And yeah, there's 3 possible students. There's 3 students that you can train, and only one of them survives. So yeah, that's basically it. And I want to show off all of them. The reason for this chapter in particular, it's one of the easier ones in the game, and also the one I'm most familiar with. So it naturally made sense as a starting point for LPing. But yeah, like I said, this is like a mini LP. I wanted to see whether I enjoyed making LPs. And yeah, it went okay. I don't think my commentary was that amazing, but the videos themselves, I think they were pretty decent. I definitely showed off the games in a decent light, because this is a very underrated game that not many people know about. It's an old SNES RPG that was only released in Japan, so... And actually the gameplay too. Now I've seen the Trails series, mainly through Sky the Third. It actually reminds me of a Trails game, kind of. It's like a beta Trails game, I guess you could say. Because of the grid and the positioning being important for some attacks. So yeah. But yeah, I think, like I said, I did show the games. I did give the game some justice. A full LP would be very difficult though, because 1, I don't think my commentary is that good. So yeah, I might have problems like having like interesting things to talk about, because I feel like I would only be talking about the game itself. I wouldn't be able to go on many tangents. And then secondly, I'm not good at all the game. There are some chapters that are quite difficult for me. and that would be very difficult for me to record. So yeah, that's why a full LP hasn't happened yet, and probably won't happen for some time. I definitely need to either get more experience with the game, or become better at making LPs, so yeah. But hey, those videos were successful, so I really wanted to try and make a full LP of a game. And what better choice than Fire Emblem? So, Fire Emblem is, well, you could say that Fire Emblem is basically like my, one of my most important games, I guess you could say, because yeah, it's basically been what I've been mostly playing for these past couple of years. Mainly playing the whole of the series. So, naturally, I thought that maybe my commentary style would fit well with the series. And I'd say that, actually, it turned out quite good. So, first off, the game itself. So, FE6 is kind of a weird choice for a first game to LP. Some people have done FE6 as their first game, I believe, so it's not like super out there, but yeah, it's a Japan only game, and compared to FE7, it definitely feels very unpolished in some ways. But yeah, I enjoyed the gameplay. I enjoyed playing the game as its practice with my brother, and yeah, it proved to be actually kind of a fun game to LP. Probably the most fun I had, because yeah, FE7, that was fun too. Well, that is fun too, because it hasn't been fully put up. But I feel like with FE6, I knew the game very well. I'm not so sure why exactly. Maybe it was the practice LP that really helped, because I guess not doing a practice or Hector mode might have made my gameplay a lot worse. But anyway, so yeah, knowing about the game very well and knowing about its tricks and stuff like that definitely probably helped me do the FE6 playthrough quite well. But yeah, it still had its very fun moments, and very strange moments too. The film montage was definitely something. Mainly for chapter 14, but anyway, and yeah, the LP also did a good job of showing off what units I liked, like Shanna of course. Definitely being the highlight of the playthrough. Once chapter 5 rolled around and she started becoming really good, that's when things really turned around in the LP. So yeah, also another thing that helped with this LP to get to the end too was motivation, because yeah, thanks to the comments, that really helped my motivation to complete this game. Sharing topics about related to the game, as well as just, you know, random stuff, because yeah, I love comments. That's why I was really happy when I started posting comments on videos, on other people's videos, because yeah, interacting with other people, other friendly people, is just so great. I really love doing it. So yeah, that, like I said, that was another motivation, and that's also why I still want to keep making videos. I still love reading comments and replying to them, so they mean a lot to me. So yeah, FE6 proved to be quite successful. But it wasn't the only videos I was making too, so I guess this is still like FE6 related, but I also made some videos giving my thoughts on chapters I didn't play. I wanted to change that for FE7 though, so in FE7 I actually recorded I plan to record all the chapters. I should be able to still, because considering that there's only one, at the time of making this, there's only one Iliad only chapter left, so, and yeah. The other chapter's a Hector exclusive one, which I'm going to show you anyway. But anyway, back to the other videos. So I made an update video because I wanted to know what game I should play after FE6, because FE6 is coming to an end at that point. And in the background I had some Ridge Racer Type 4 footage. A game that I was also watching lots of videos of, and also playing at the time. The video I posted of it actually got a lot of views, 37, at the time of making this video. Um, and yeah, that was just background footage for my update video, well, some of it at least. And yeah, that was also one of the first times I was actually playing that game, and yeah, I was really enjoying myself with Ridge Racer Type 4. I'll go into more detail, of course, in the next video, but yeah, it was a fun video to record gameplay footage of, which influenced another video, actually a very recent one, that I would upload later. But yeah, after FE6 was done, it was naturally time to move on. So the game I was told to play next was FE7. So FE7 is, I'd say, I'll probably save more thoughts for later, but yeah, FE7 has been proving quite fun. I'm learning a lot about the game. I'm still enjoying myself. I don't know if I'm enjoying myself as much as FE6, but yeah, like I said, thoughts for later. So yeah. Because it's a current LP, it's kind of hard to talk about. Yeah, but yeah. But it's definitely been a lot harder to record than FE6 because yeah, there's some maps that that took a lot more work to edit, especially because yeah, the next map that's gonna be something to edit too. I guess that's another thing about the LPs too, and why there's so many videos of LPs. Or actually no, why I prefer making LPs I guess is the right term. Much easier to edit, so I can, and because I want to keep videos as consistent as possible, that's why I'm making LP videos. And also they're still very fun to make, so yeah. So yeah, there's that. And that's why I want to still keep doing LP videos with the odd like video I make by myself here and there. Speaking of which, that goes on to the last video that we can like maybe talk about today. Ridge Racer Type 4 DRT Extra Trials with Trails in the Sky, the third music. So that video, probably one of the ones I'm most proud of. Of course, the reason for the Trails music, I did like make some really big description, kind of explaining everything about it. But yeah, that's because I've been watching a Trails in the Sky, the third playthrough, and yeah, that was a very fun playthrough to watch and react to. So, and also yeah, the music, amazing. The person who was making that series did say that it's their favorite soundtrack in any game, and I can definitely see why. The battle themes are amazing, and then there's also some very amazing overworld themes too. So, yeah, no brainer that the soundtrack was going to be amazing. So, and yeah, I thought that the music fit well with Ridge Racer Type 4, and I was at the point in the game, one of the hardest points in the game. I needed to unlock the 4 devil cars for DRT, the hardest difficulty, basically. Because yeah, in Ridge Racer Type 4 there's 4 teams, and each represents a difficulty level. So, and yeah, with DRT, Dig Racing Team being the hardest. So yeah, I decided that I wanted to do those extra trials and also record them at the same time because I don't know, I just felt like doing it. Because yeah, the Trails music I thought fit really well, and yeah, according to some of the feedback, it seemed like it did. So I'm grateful for that, and yeah, there's another video that got a lot of views. It's at 25 at the moment, so who knows, maybe it'll become my most viewed video at some point. Of course, I'm not really chasing views because yeah, I'm a very small channel, so I'm gonna take what I can get basically in terms of views and subscribers. So yeah, and then also yeah, I guess also because it's like a really hard difficulty, I guess it's also a show of my like gameplay ability as well. And yeah, like I said in the description, it took a while to record everything on that video, but yeah, and yeah, also much harder to edit too because yeah, I needed to cut out all the failed attempts, and there was many failed attempts of those races. But yeah, I'm still very proud of that video, and yeah, it's probably one of the videos I enjoy rewatching the most actually. And yeah, it's very similar to my first video, so yeah, kind of coming full circle again because yeah, it was only released a few days ago at this point. So yeah, because yeah, like I said, it's like it's like the first video where I put music from another source and put into a different source, and make them fit together, and yeah, they fit together again, so that was great. So yeah, that was the latest video. So I guess another thing to pick out is the future ahead. Of course, once FE7 is done, I'm going to move on to the next game. And the next game is probably going to be Pokemon Leaf Green because it was the other game I was thinking of playing because yeah, at the time I was in a very big Pokemon mood because I think it was because I was playing Pokemon Colosseum. And yeah, that game was a lot of fun. So yeah, that's why I suggested that I should play a Pokemon game next, but FE7 won out, so I mean, there's only one person who suggested that, but anyway. But hey, keep to what I know for a little bit and then branch out later, I guess is the idea. Yeah, I can't wait for Pokemon, and we'll see if my commentary style actually works with that series or not. If it doesn't, then yeah, well, that means I should do FE8 afterwards. But if it does, maybe I'll try branching out some more. But FE8 afterwards might actually be what I do. But we'll see. I wouldn't mind maybe doing more Ridge Racer Type 4 videos too. I guess I didn't mention this, but I should have probably. With Ridge Racer Type 4, the reason why that game specifically, well, one, I haven't played it in a long time, so I kind of missed the game, because yeah, I did play it as a child, because it was a PS1 game, so I could play on my PS2. But yeah, I never really played the game that seriously back then, but now I get the chance to, thanks to, well, emulation. And also too, I wanted the racing game that I control with the D-pad, and Ridge Racer Type 4 plays beautifully with it. The controls feel almost perfect with the D-pad. The other racing games that just don't feel, they feel a bit clunkier with the D-pad compared to the sticks, so yeah, that's why it's been my racing game of choice over these past couple of, over the past, I guess, in general. But yeah, of course I'll go into more detail in the games section of this two-part end of year special. But yeah, that is my channel, and yeah, overall I'm very proud of it, and also and yeah, I'm glad to also hear that my parents are also enjoying some of the videos I've been making as well. They are helping me also as well by keeping giving me the resources to continue doing them and the opportunity as well, so I'm grateful for that. Too bad my brother doesn't care about my videos, but that's okay. Because yeah, he wants to be more reserved. But that's fine, of course. As for me, I guess because of commenting on videos, I really want to get my voice out there as well, I guess. Because yeah, I realized how important it is to have someone to talk to. And having someone to share your thoughts with. I think it's really, really important to living a happy life, so yeah. That's another important reason for these videos, I guess. So yeah. You can go watch some of those videos I mentioned, I guess. That I might mention, that would be really cool. And hopefully things will keep going good for the future, so yeah. Don't really have much else to add onto the videos I made, so yeah. I'd say that is all good. So yeah, next time will probably be more FE7, but yeah. Then on New Year's Eve, I want to go over the games I played this year, and that should be a lot of fun. There's a lot of games I played this year that I can't wait to talk about, so I probably won't go in super in-depth, but yeah. I'll do my best. There probably won't be much gameplay footage too, considering I can't record most of the games I played, but that's okay. So yeah, this is me signing off for this video.